Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio, the Steam release candidate. So, we're yet again streaming. I've pretty much just decided that we're going to play this game on Twitch. For the most part. So that's nice. Let's see, we do have robots now. I should probably use those, shouldn't I? Right now, we're going to upgrade Red Belt, or Red Science Pack production, so that we can stop having quite as many issues. Maybe knock out a little bit more. So let's see, we're going at the top of these. I think we're going to want quite a bit, actually. I'm not going to math out the ratio. It doesn't matter. It's not important. We do have blueprints, but I don't have a personal roboport yet, and I don't have the patience to throw stuff down and do a blueprint and stuff. I know I think I did do that recently. It's a perfectly acceptable way of doing things. We should probably also get some solar power going. That'd be a great thing to work on. Let's do one more just so we have an even number. And I kind of messed him up, didn't I? Well, whatever, doesn't matter. As long as there's a saying that people keep saying on Reddit recently. If it's stupid and it works, then it's not stupid. Okay, we don't have enough gear production to manage to handle this many of them. So our options are either increase gear production or we're not busing gears at all. Yeah, we have to just increase gear production. Well, if it's stupid and it works, then it's not stupid. I'm gonna keep on going by that. That's my new mantra, right? All we gotta do is get some iron up here somehow. That is 5. That's not gonna work, is it? We only have one blue splitter, so man, running against a blue belt is not easy. Okay, so we are kind of doing okay here. Let's go ahead and make sure that this belt is fast enough to provide these all the way down there. Get red kicking off. The basic goal here is to just get... I've noticed that we've got plenty of green, plenty of blue, and so the ratio, I don't know exactly what the ratio is. I don't really want to worry about it just yet. But we definitely need more red. More red belt equals more purple science packs, which means that we can get more other stuff done and out of the way. None of this belt needs to be faster, but I'm feeling generous. I'm a benevolent god. I will upgrade all of the belts. Alright, well now they're zipping around nicely. So, let's go check how things are doing. Could we use more iron? I mean, in theory, this thing should be able to provide more, right? I mean, it's not an issue right now, it kind of annoys me that these belts are barely moving. I think we'd have to, like, do this differently. Like, put the splitter down by 1, and then do something else after the fact or something? I don't know. Someone in Twitch chat is asking, why are trains so confusing? I don't think they're that confusing. What do you think is confusing about them? You know, we need some power armor, we need some legs. I believe we ended up playing like a long time, like an hour after the last episode. Still, because I keep on getting that thing where you just like can't stop playing, you know? So the train station has seen a little bit of a revamp. We ended up doing this. It's still not enough. It's got effectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 inserters. And you need 9 inserters per side to fully saturate a blue belt. So it's not enough. Unfortunately, I kind of screwed myself over here by doing the vertical train station, right? Because apparently if we had done, I think, horizontal... Make a wagon. Of course not, no steel. You know what? I don't think I actually have steel as part of the network, which is probably explain why the robots aren't bringing stuff to me. Okay, so we got this thing pretty well set up. One thing that I had kind of realized from working with Stejo is that we don't actually have to have variable numbers on this. If you set this to exactly what you want it to be, they'll always center around that number. So if I always want to have 400, I should just say 400. And then just let them do it. It's just a lot simpler that way. So actually, let's take a moment to update some of these things. I like to keep 50 on me at all times. Just one inventory slot of that. Construction robots is fine. Iron, I think we update to 400. 400. Gears will scale back a little bit. Regular transport belt, we're allowed to have 50. That's cool. Okay, let's go confirm whether or not we have steel. They're gonna come take some stuff away from me, that's fine. If steel comes down over here, and then yeah, I don't think I ever ended up adding it to the network. We clearly need a location that they can come and grab stuff from here. Same thing for advanced circuits, they can't bring that to me either. Well, this is pretty much all tied up in science, but I think we'll steal some anyway. Not a huge amount, though. It's more important that I have them than science has them. Whatever I'm doing is the most important thing in the whole world. Okay, that gives us the ability to add in a chest down here for the steel. Arumba, why are you so crazy? Oh, I don't know. I love this autofill mod. It is the best. The best, I tell you. Alright. We need to build out the system that does... This has to get solved. The express splitter issue has to get solved. Anyway, the train station saw a revamp. I was going to show that what that looked like by building a wagon, but... One of the mods that I have in the mod pack is train length fix, position length and fix. And it makes it so that you can use vertical train stations a little bit better. Vertical stops aren't quite as weird. But horizontal stops are still superior because the train is actually longer horizontally than it is tall vertically. It actually changes, it morphs in size depending on the direction that it's facing. So if you're going to build anything, you should use horizontal train stations, sadly. So we can build it further down. We have all this space up here. Let's just build it up here. Also, I want to make sure that I've got one of these things. This is kind of... I guess it's okay. I normally don't have two of these guys. Okay, let's get you out. Change that one to that. Change you to chests. Change you to currently active assembly machine. Clear this one out. You end up using that way more often, and yeah, that is definitely part of the network. Alright. So let's get started here. We're gonna try to figure out how to build this thing from scratch. I don't remember how it's supposed to look. All I remember is that it was basically a 9x9 like grid. 9x9 is not the right term. It was something like this, right? And then Stejo, whenever he did it, he usually did it yellow on top, on the bottom, and then it like worked its way up. I'm gonna do it the opposite because I want these things to be within the network. Actually, I want the whole thing to be within the network. But I want the blue to be at the bottom. So blue belt's gonna go here. We're gonna do your red belt and yellow belt. We'll do these guys, these guys, these guys. Okay, we'll go passive providers here and here. Need a few more of those. Need a couple requester chests. Okay, and we're gonna have to figure out everything we need. So we need green circuits, red circuits, and metric crap tons of iron. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is repurposing this whole gear assembly and just have it send the gears over. And we'll take the iron from this thing as well. So iron and gears from here will just come on over. We could also use some lights. Also, we have the capacity to do bigger... We do substations now. We get by with just a couple substations, I wonder. You know what? We practically could. Well, it's gonna have to be like 4. We'll do 4. No. Requester chests will go on the left. I'm not building this from a design, by the way. We're just kind of eyeballing it. Doing what kind of makes sense. I want to solve this problem. I'm so tired of it being an issue. Okay, right click, shift right click on a chest, a thing, and then go like that. And it will now request the components. So we can use that to like kind of jumpstart these blue chests. Okay, and then we'll go through and we will tell it to not like put some of the stuff in. So basically we just want it to request, like, they're gonna actually like try to make this thing work right now, which is not really the goal. These now need to be passive providers. Okay, we're gonna restrict the passive providers to just 1 slot. Except for the bottom ones. I want to have a whole row of that. That's a lot. Let's do like 200 of that and like 200 of these. This one though can be huge. Now we're gonna mostly use belts here. Like virtually everything needs gears, yes? Tons of gears on these two. Tons of gears here. These are going to conflict with the belts. I can't do these here. Damn it. That'll work. Okay, gears and gears. That'll work there. This is a gear line. Gears and tons of gears. Gears and no gears. So just gears on this side here. You don't need iron. You don't need iron. You do need iron. You need iron. You don't. So we only need iron along this top part here. So, how much iron though? 5 plates per second? That's a lot. So you're gonna need 2 bits to put in iron. I want more than just 2. We're gonna put your guys' requester chests in a different spot. Put them down here. That way we can just run iron all the way over here. And you need 10 iron per second. Holy crap. Okay, same thing. This guy gets relocated down to here. Alright, so for now, let's just like pull some iron up over here. Try to get this thing working a little bit. I don't have any damn splitters. Ah. This is exactly why we're working on this problem. I'm so tired of not having exactly what I want in my inventory all the time. Okay, you need a couple more iron inputs, I think. Because again, you're going to use 5 iron per second, so we'd like to have... Each splitter can usually handle 2 items per second. So if we need 5 per second, that's 2.5 splitters. I guess we're okay with 3. You need only 1 per half second, so it's really just 1 inserter. You need 10 per second, so 5 of these guys. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna steal some gears from here. It's already made 50. Now the requester chest on this... We don't actually want to request anything. Like for this initial guy. He's got everything he needs. So actually this one can go away. We don't really need to request transport belt. Unless we want the robots to be moving stuff back and forth here, and I really don't. So I think what we'll do... You need, again, really just 1 inserter grabbing. That's gonna be fine. Let's do that. Long-handed inserter. We'll shift those guys over. We don't need to request anything then. Main thing we're waiting on is actually the transport belt. And it doesn't really matter. Like this guy's already producing as fast as he can. Inserter stack size bonus is taking care of it. Okay, here's where we're gonna remove the iron gear wheels from that requester chest. And from that requester. And that requester. And that requester. Basically everything except for the subcomponent. And we could ferry in the advanced circuits here. All you need is circuitry, circuitry, red circuitry. So we could do like a hybrid line of red and green circuits. Problem is, we're not actually making... Wait a minute. There's like a whole nother freaking part of the factory down here I totally forgot about. Right. We do have red and green. It's so dark. This is where we're making robots, yes. Okay. May I steal some of this stuff? I need a hybrid light of red circuits and green circuits. So we're going to take from here. Take from here. If I could just get another darn splitter. Kind of a long way to go. But it's gonna have to work. Because I must just solve this issue. I'm so tired. So tired of not having splitters. Now these guys... You still need access to gears, though, as well. So probably need to run gears through the center here again. Per 3 will do. And 10 iron gear wheels per 2 seconds, so you need a little bit more. Now we'll end up with some red circuits on this belt. They're going to be kind of wasted, but... And the last thing we need is just pipe this lubricant up. And this is so ugly because it's off center. You are waiting on gears. We're gonna need a lot more gear production for all this, I think, now. Some gears can come down that way. I mean, this thing is making gears non-stop, but it's just, you know, to support everything, it's not gonna happen. And that gives us access to more gears here. Okay. Finally! These things are being made automatically. Stop making me complain. So we got our 3 belts. Let's move you out of the way. Make this guy into a clean 100. Change this one over to the 600 green circuits. And actually, I learned something new about auto trash as well. You don't actually even have to set these numbers. If you're requesting the number, if you're requesting stuff, it takes the larger of the 2 numbers. So, if you request 600 and you just leave this at 0, it'll just give you 600. Just always keep your on 600. So this is actually completely unnecessary. Huh, wow. We actually do have a fair few robots now. They're working hard. Or hardly working. Which one is it? I don't know. Alright, so gears, anyone? Like more gear production somehow? Use a few lights. Apologize. Apologize for my silence. I am just really trying to focus here on getting this thing done. Alright, so right around here we're gonna end up doing the same thing then. Go. And then let's bring you guys over this way. Gears. More gears. This guy takes so many gears. Like, we could wrap it around again. I think we will. More gears. 40 gears per set of them. He's waiting on gears. Huh, okay. So we're actually having a difficult time getting enough transport belts to support this guy. It wouldn't be a horrible idea just to make this thing a little bit weirder shaped. And give him an extra thing making regular belt. And actually, you're not doing anything at all because you need belt too. Yeah, there's just no way this guy's gonna be able to keep up. So I kind of don't like this. I mean, I like the concept of it, but there's this thing goes into so many more, right? He's making non-stop, which is not even enough to support this, probably. Let's just think about this for a second. He consumes one transport belt every half second, and this guy's making 2 transport belt every half second. So in theory, he could support this guy on his own just fine. More than fine. But then you compare that over here. Granted, we don't need much, and it will work eventually. You know what? I need to work this out. Unfortunately, right now, theoretically, the robots are going to take from this chest. and put into this chest, and that doesn't make sense. There we go. We've actually drained the entire factory of iron now. Awesome. That's a good problem. You also have no access to iron right now. Or rather, there is no iron coming in. Okay. What we need to do is just shuffle these over. So you'll request 50. You'll just request this kind. Yeah, this will work. A little bit better, I think. So it'll bring in all of the old belt and all the old stuff that I end up replacing at some point. It'll end up getting put into this machine. And as we finally end up getting a little bit more iron in, which, again, we've basically drained the entire factory of this iron. In fact, we're having some iron production issues here. Looks like we are running low. Running low on iron throughput. So we'll have to go maybe secure another iron base. We've got plenty of these guys. Yeah, it's an iron ore issue. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take a break here. Next episode, we're gonna go and get some more iron so that we can make more belts, so that we can make more iron, so that we can make more belts, etc., etc. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.